Hi, and welcome to Chapter 3 on Getting Started. In this segment, we'll look at all the elements involved in starting a new business venture. So why would someone prefer to launch an entirely new venture rather than buy an existing firm? There are many different reasons entrepreneurs are motivated to start a new business from scratch. Some entrepreneurs are driven to invent a new product or service they think will be successful. Others choose to start a business from scratch because they want the freedom to select the ideal location and their own employees. Those businesses that are available for sale may be handicapped by poor locations or undesirable facilities that the entrepreneur wishes to avoid. Many entrepreneurs also have unique resources available to them that they want to tap into. They also don't want to be hindered by undesirable features of existing companies like commitments, rules, or ways of doing business that they don't like. Many entrepreneurs also like the challenge of succeeding or failing on their own. Steve Luhr worked in medical equipment sales but yearned to become an entrepreneur. When a rival firm bought out his employer in 2002, Luhr received 8 months' notice and the motivation to do his own thing. After considering several business ideas, he chose to launch Hammerhead Sleds, a company that manufactures high-quality sleds for adventure-minded adults. Luhr, who lives in Shelburne, Vermont, enlisted Minneapolis product designer Bob Worrell to brainstorm on a sleek re-imaging of the traditional runner sled. The first 225 Hammerheads sold out at Eastern Mountain Sports in 2004. Since then, Hammerhead has shipped more than 4,000 sleds, and 2008 revenues hit $250,000. Hammerhead recently ventured into ski resorts. Tenny Mountain in New Hampshire began renting the sleds for use on dedicated lift-served slopes. 3 other New England resorts are expected to follow suit by next season. There are some terms you need to be familiar with when it comes to identifying startup ideas. Opportunity recognition is the identification of potential new products or services that may lead to promising businesses. Entrepreneurial alertness refers to the readiness to act on existing but unnoticed business opportunities. Good investment qualities refers to products that serve clear and important needs, products that customers know about, and products that customers can afford. Lots of people have had what they thought were great ideas for new businesses. But as we learned in Chapter 1, the high failure rate of businesses suggests that not all startups are good investments. Before starting a new venture, there are 5 basic criteria for identifying and evaluating investment opportunities: market factors, competitive advantage, economics, management capability, and fatal flaws. So what is the difference between a good idea and a good investment opportunity? To qualify as a good investment, it must meet 5 basic requirements. First, there must be a clearly defined market need for the product or service, and the timing must be right. Second, the proposed business must be able to achieve sustainable competitive advantage. Next, the venture must be financially rewarding. Fourth, there must be a good fit between the opportunity and the entrepreneur. And finally, there can be no fatal flaw in the venture. Let's look at these requirements a little more closely. First, a clearly defined market. Is a need for a product clearly identified, or is it unfocused? Are customers reachable or not? Are customers already loyal to another brand? Does a new product or service create significant value for customers? What is the size of the market? Is it growing or shrinking? Is the market emerging or ready to die out? Finally, what is the life of the product? Will the cost of starting the business be recovered by what customers are projected to buy? There are 2 basic strategy options for creating a competitive advantage: cost and differentiation. Cost advantage involves creating an advantage by producing a product at the lowest cost within the market. But before you can know whether you can achieve a cost advantage, you have to analyze the supply chain. Who controls the price of products you need? What do the channels of supply look like? There may also be barriers to entry, like regulatory protection, or your competitors may have response or lead time advantages. There are also legal issues. Your competitors may have networks in place that may make it prohibitive for you to get into the business and make a profit. The second option is to achieve a marketing advantage by creating a product or service that can be differentiated in the marketplace. Can you realistically offer a product or service that sets you apart from the competition in a way that will lure customers to you?